Once upon a time, in the bustling city of New York, lived a man named John. He was an ordinary man with an extraordinary story. John was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth. His father was an alcoholic, and his mother worked 2 jobs to make ends meet. Despite the hardships, John was determined to rise above his circumstances. John was often belittled and doubted because of his background. He was told that he would never amount to anything. But John chose not to listen to the naysayers. Instead, he used their words as fuel to ignite his inner fire. He decided to prove them wrong, not out of revenge, but out of a desire for success. John started working out at a local gym. He pushed himself to the limit, often working out until he was in tears. His determination was fueled by his desire to protect his family and prove himself to the world. As he grew older, John realized that he cared too much about what others thought of him. He spent so much time trying to fit into society's mold that he lost sight of who he truly was. It took him years to understand that the opinions of others did not define him. John learned that being tough was not just about physical strength. It was also about mental endurance and the ability to stand alone when necessary. He learned to say no and stop trying to please everyone around him. John began questioning why certain comments or situations evoked strong emotions in him. He realized that it wasn't always about him. He had the power to respond differently to situations and was not bound by past patterns. John started sharing his vulnerabilities with others. He embraced his imperfections and saw them as stepping stones towards personal growth and transformation. Today, John stands before us as a beacon of hope and resilience. He reaches out to others who may feel alone or trapped, providing a sense of empowerment and camaraderie. John's story is a testament that we are all works in progress. We are not inherently flawed, but simply unfinished. We must embrace our imperfections, ignite our inner fire, and embark on our journey towards success. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let us take inspiration from John's story and remember that we are all unfinished works striving for success. Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today not as a broken man, but as an unfinished one. I am not here to seek revenge, but to pursue success. I am here to tell you that we are all works in progress, not inherently flawed, but simply unfinished. In this competitive world, we often hear excuses related to age. But let me tell you, age is just a number. It's your will, your determination that truly matters. I have been doubted, insulted, and belittled. But I chose to prove them wrong, not out of revenge, but out of a desire for success. Our thoughts influence our feelings. If we let others control our thoughts, our emotions change. We must learn to control our thoughts and feelings. Rage is an attempt to control things that are beyond our control. Love and control cannot coexist. I recall my traumatic childhood with an alcoholic father. I was determined to become strong to protect my family. I engaged in extreme workouts, even to the point of tears, driven by a desire for strength and a need to prove myself. Growing up, I cared too much about what others thought of me. It took time to learn not to ruminate on their opinions. The image we project to the world can sometimes overshadow our true selves. Authenticity is key. Being tough is not just about physical strength. It's also about mental endurance and the ability to stand alone. It's about learning to say no and overcoming the need to please others. We must question why certain comments or situations evoke strong emotions in us. It's not always about us. We have the power to respond differently to situations. We are not bound by past patterns. Sharing our vulnerabilities is a crucial step towards personal growth and transformation. We must embrace our imperfections as they are part of our journey towards becoming the best version of ourselves. I want to reach out to others who may feel alone or trapped and provide a sense of empowerment and camaraderie. We must ignite the fire within us and tap into our inner drive and potential to achieve our goals. Remember, we are all works in progress, not inherently flawed, but simply unfinished. Embrace your imperfections, ignite your inner fire, and let's embark on this journey together towards success. Your story is a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit, John. Your journey from adversity to empowerment is truly inspiring. You've demonstrated that we are not defined by our beginnings, but by our determination to rise above them. As you stand before us today, not as a broken man, but as one who has embraced their imperfections, you remind us that we are all unfinished works, constantly evolving towards our own versions of success. Your experience with an alcoholic father and a mother working tirelessly to make ends meet paints a vivid picture of the challenges you faced. Yet, you didn't let these circumstances dictate your destiny. Instead, you harnessed the negativity and turned it into a driving force to prove your worth. Your dedication to physical and mental strength is awe-inspiring. The tears shed in the pursuit of your goals are a testament to the depth of your commitment. It's clear that your motivation was not just personal, but rooted in a desire to protect and provide for your family. Learning to separate others' opinions from your sense of self is a journey many can relate to. It's a valuable lesson in authenticity and self-discovery. Your realization that we are all works in progress and that our true selves can be overshadowed by societal expectations is a powerful insight. Your understanding of toughness, not as brute force, but as mental endurance and the ability to stand alone, is a perspective that many can learn from. The importance of setting boundaries, saying no, and prioritizing self-respect is a message that resonates deeply. Questioning our emotional responses and recognizing that they aren't always about us is a profound revelation. It's a step towards emotional intelligence and a healthier, more empowered way of living. Your willingness to share your vulnerabilities and see them as stepping stones towards growth is a beacon of strength. It shows that true power lies in embracing every facet of ourselves, even the imperfect ones. Your outreach to those who may feel alone or trapped is an act of compassion and empathy. By igniting the fire within them, you are creating a ripple effect of empowerment and transformation. In closing, John, your story serves as a reminder that success is not about revenge or proving others wrong. It's about recognizing our own potential, embracing our journey, and striving to be the best versions of ourselves. Thank you for sharing your incredible journey with us.